I thought it was absolutely the right thing to do. I immediately said yes because I thought that was the choice that that car should be number 27. It just needed to be, and so it was a very easy decision.
What Aaron does with his team, all these great guys that are part of that, I mean, they put their heart and soul in these cars.
Aaron's put together the best group of people that are in the industry, and it shows. We're building the top shelf cars.
It's an honor to work with a group of people that all have the same passion to pay tribute to those guys that came before us. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be doing this right now.
It's beyond awesome because I'm building the cars that I used to see as a child racing on the track. And how can you beat that? I'm living my dream.
I've had somebody tell me that they thought that Aaron's shop, by seeing pictures of things that he's been doing there, is this massive industrial place, and to see that's just a little old school shop that's down on the back side road out of Denver, you know, producing these beautiful cars. But the neat thing is to be able to just go in there and build it old school, do it the way that they were done back then, and that's the fun part of it.
It's surreal to come where I come from, and you know, to never in my life think that I'd be doing something that I care about so much, and now to be at a place where I get the opportunity to meet legends and to bring back history and bring a car back where Donnie won in this car at Charlotte, and to bring that back and to see the emotion that he had and the care, and he knows how much we care about this as well. And it was just really awesome for me just to be this whole deal, just with the Bobby Isaac car and now Donnie's car. It's amazing. I'm just living the dream.
It's incredible. Way more than the old NASCAR days. The nostalgia, what it means. I mean, what it means to him, what it means to us. I mean, that's it for me. It means everything.
My first job in NASCAR 32 years ago was with Donnie Allison. So to be here today with his uncle meant a lot to me, more than anybody really knows.
Being part of this is like nothing I can explain. Never thought I'd be involved in something like this, and I'm just proud to be here.
Give back to people, you know, show them what people used to do back in the day, you know, how they used to build cars. And, you know, yeah, we use some technology, but I mean, not a lot. And a lot of these guys did it with their own hands and stuff, and it means a lot. You know, to show people what it used to be and what, you know, to give back to the older, you know, the people before us.
The guys that we've got working on these cars, everybody brings their A game. Everybody brings something to the table. We've got some new guys that their energy boosts you. You know, it's been a lot of fun.
Well, it's crazy. I'm an aesthetic person, and I love the colors of everything, and I love watching the detail get put into something, and to be the person putting that detail into it, it's astonishing to me, because you always sit back and you look at the cars and you know, they're cars, they're great, they're fantastic, but it's really about the people that put the work in, and to be one of those people, it's different.
It's kind of unbelievable. You always dream of what it would be like to take modern technology and put it in an old car and be able to really go see it in an older Cup car. So to see that thing come together with today's technology and that old body, and see that car get out there and run 240, 250, whatever we can run, is impressive.
To be a part of this and see the passion that everybody has is really inspirational. I mean, it's kind of brought me into the mix. And again, not being the car guy, to have, you know, this whole crew welcome me and what my, you know, expertise happens to be is really, really comforting.
Can't underestimate, you know, seeing it in person, that and the Dodge. It's just, the pictures never, ever justify what it is.
You know, we have 25 people or so at the garage shop, and to have each and every one of them so involved with their hearts and their souls in that vehicle, and to see that come to fruition today was, you know, a really good jumping stick to when we get to see it go down the Salt Flats next week.
We appreciate it, because part of this, why you're here, is because, you know, when you came to the shop, when we had you on, you had the most interviews or views of everybody from that. What we did with the three of you guys that day, and then when you came the second time, there was a lot of reaction to you, and when you saw the car and everything. So when we're announcing the documentary today, we said, what better guy to have here than someone who won in a Ford Talladega and won here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So that's kind of why you're here.
That's
so,
good.
So that's it. So that's okay.
Oh my goodness, look at here.
You could just feel the energy and the connection to going back in time when he was just looking at the car in the shop.
I don't think that, there's enough attention paid to the past, to what went on, what brought us all here, what got me to my place in my career, and what got Performance Plus and Safety Clean, here. It's more people have to do what we're doing, bringing back and not letting the past be forgotten.
I've never been more proud to be in Victory Lane than I have with this group right here. It means the world to me. Everything, all the heart and soul you put into this car, it means everything to me, and I know it does to you guys. So, in honor of the Alabama Gang and Donnie Allison, we'd like to reveal our 2021 Bonneville Speedweek car. Go ahead, guys. Let's see what she looks like.
Holy mackerel.
That's for you.
Well, I thought it was fantastic because you could just tell that he was literally speechless. Bring in the history to the future. It's how does it feel for you to be standing here?
Well, right now I just want to walk over and get in the thing and go for a ride. That's what
And we know you know how to do that because you won here in 1970 in this very car, one just like it. I looked into his eyes and you could just see that passion come back.
It's just a special day. It's guys like Donnie Allison that are the reason why we're here. They laid the groundwork, true pioneers of NASCAR, legends in our sport. To be able to be part of that and give something back to him.
That's my man.
These guys pioneered the roads that we travel today in the sport. We wouldn't be here today without them, and that was mentioned earlier. And it really makes you realize they did it for the love of the sport. They weren't going for a big paycheck. It was to beat the other guy in the car and show they were the best that day. And that's what we do every day in the engine department. We try to make the best engines. We want to win really bad. When you meet guys like Donnie Allison and the whole Alabama Gang, Davey, Bobby, of course, Red Farmer, it goes on and on.
I can never express what I feel right now. The only thing I really wish standing right here beside me was Banjo.
I thought it was fantastic because you could just tell that he was literally speechless. And it was almost like a shock to him because he did not predict it at all. It was a total 100% surprise.
I know it meant so much to him, and that brings it to us. It was spectacular. Couldn't ask for anything better.
I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart.